that's hosted NFL games since 2007, the International Series continues inside iconic Wembley Stadium, the capital city of London, England, hosting the NFL again. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Rams. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line.
Hey, 50! Hey!
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Two. 280. Like 7. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Zebra.
They are going for it. Stafford. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bears first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one, incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To throw is Williams. That's going to be caught. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Williams. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Jarrett Hurst in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 22! Set! Set!
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this 1st quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Bears off to the early lead. More from Wembley after this. It's the International Series on EA Sports. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needs to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
He'll buy time left. That's going to be incomplete.